Hello folks, well, this is Mio from the Embargo Man channel. So, ever since I said about the coronavirus, people, look, if you want to blame certain people for contracting that stuff, that disease, right? So, I mean, you have been, especially for most likely Caucasians, white people in general, Hispanic or non-Hispanic, whatever, right? Especially white people, right? And anybody could watch this, go along, watch it, you get good information about all this stuff happening with the coronavirus, right? Look, you have seen this. If you want to blame people in the coronavirus, and it's an example, I want to thank a YouTuber right there of this coronavirus incident that would probably change a historic asshole's nationality. And I want to just thank Random Yoko for that. I have seen your video. I've seen the video of the Comfort Women song and the Dear Korean People. Well, this is something that I have done that I believe the situation with this coronavirus thing could eventually change Adolf Hitler's nationality. We all know he's from Austria, right? But he ran Nazi Germany. But with the coronavirus incident, as you say, Random Joko, the coronavirus incident might make Adolf Hitler change his nationality, right? Thanks to the coronavirus and thanks to your song about, somebody's coming by and then I say, well, thanks to your song about, saying your point of view on comfort women. What? Right? So, now for everybody else, right? Look, you have seen this. The situation have started at Wuhan, China. They were tracking on Chinese folks, all right? And then the same it goes with the AIDS virus in the 1980s, right? So don't be afraid. Go ahead, talk to someone. If somebody said that you gotta go break up with your girlfriend, you know what? Just because of a disease, it means for people who are having an interracial relationship, just because of the disease, you're gonna break up with your girlfriend? Or break up with your boyfriend? Just because of a disease? That's BS, folks. That's bull. Alright? Because you wanna freaking end up a relationship because you have a relationship with somebody different than your kind, right? That's bull, alright? That's total bullshit, right? It's bullshit because, this coronavirus has just created this bullshit. Oh, break up with your girlfriend. Break up with your boyfriend. He's gonna contract you with the coronavirus. No. That is not the case with that. The case with that is that have spread all over the world. It came to the United States. It spread in Europe. They say that Italy is the most effective country in Europe of more cases of the coronavirus, right? Now, where it goes a picture from where you're at and where you live is this. You are going to feel this pressure of maybe, even for some YouTuber that I think see her videos, even her, according to that, will affect the situation of getting worse. It's not the coronavirus, it's you going to create all these harsh things and feeling like you gonna be, what the heck? This asshole wasn't even born in my country. As would you say, right? Why would you say that this asshole was never born in your country, right? Because of one way or the other. And let me tell you, to the country that will change this asshole's nationality. This fool, has been, this historic asshole has been killing millions of Jews, thousands of Jews, since World War II. This asshole would be one of the cases of this epidemic that he say that he was born in your country. But he was born in Austria. That asshole's born in your country. For people in Austria watching this, but now going to the people that I'm saying that is not from Austria, or even not from Germany, but from another country, that I will say this: they're just going to go ahead and all because of your fault, the Japanese gets the blame for doing bad crap, but that just is in Korea and in China. But when it comes to Caucasians or people of European descent or something, they get the bigger case. You are some of you guys, you are the ones that carrying the bigger bag of bad stuff, of all mistakes. You are the ones that have blamed all the mistakes. Why? Because you are the target. You are the target of being blamed. You are the target of creating all this stuff that most eventually one country would choose the person, the asshole who has led into being the leader of Nazi Germany, to be born in the country that you might just get affected of just because you just change his nationality, and just because you blame one certain group of people for carrying the coronavirus, right? But this is worse than gay people. This is worse than gay people getting the blame for having the AIDS virus, right? This is worse. Why it's worse than gay people getting the blame for the AIDS virus? Because in the 1980s, when right here in the United States of America, when Ronald Reagan was president, there wasn't no clue. There wasn't a clue about gays try to just pick a group of people and they say, look, this is the type of person who is the asshole, right? To choose or pick a historic asshole, all right? So most likely of the historic assholes, of whatever the reason is. So okay, if you wanna know about historic assholes, right? This is going to the coronavirus situation. With the coronavirus situation, the historic asshole I am talking about is Adolf Hitler. Why do I choose Adolf Hitler? As to a matter of point, the coronavirus incident. The coronavirus incident in South Korea. The coronavirus incident in South Korea has started at a church, and they blame it on a minister for spreading the virus. And then they have no clue about this, that they all blame it on the minister. They blame it on the minister, right? And why the hell they blame it on the minister for contracting the coronavirus, all right? That's kind of weird in the situation, where it goes to be that in the line and then going around. And about one thing that I'm glad, even Yoko from Random Yoko has made a video that she's telling something about Korean prostitutes going to other countries, or Korean women doing sex work in other countries because they can't do sex work in their country, right? So the case of that, of all of this, if you get to blame a person from that country in your own country, I'm talking about the Netherlands, right? Red light district, Amsterdam red light district, right? So for the Amsterdam red light district, is some of you will be helping out changing Adolf Hitler's nationality, right? Why you folks will be the ones that are going to be the ones that you're gonna change Adolf Hitler's nationality from becoming Austrian, who was the leader of Nazi Germany. Like he changed from Austrian to Dutch, right? And the reason why for all your fault, because of the coronavirus incident. You're gonna freaking blame, or let's say a whore, a Korean sex worker died for the coronavirus in the Netherlands, right? You are just choosing somebody out of your own prejudice to, within your own heavyweight, saying, oh look, Adolf Hitler's born in the Netherlands. Why? Because it's all your fault. It is all your fault to pick and choose certain people that comes from a country, even though that carries the coronavirus, and the coronavirus case is getting worse in South Korea than it is in China. So I believe that you people, all of you, all right, no matter where you are, do not put the blame on Asian people for carrying the coronavirus, right? Anybody could get the coronavirus, right? It's like the same thing that anybody got the blame on gay people for contracting AIDS. Anybody could get AIDS, right? Why? Why is that the reason why anybody could get AIDS? AIDS didn't choose Adolf Hitler to change the nationality. The only disease that chose Adolf Hitler to change his nationality, or where the place of birth he was born, is the coronavirus. You are the fault of that, because all you have to do is medical research, and most likely for one country that's gonna hit hard and you want to help the people in South Korea getting the cure, is you guys. I mean, that with your contribution would be create a cure, a vaccine. That vaccine could be marijuana. Who knows? Could be marijuana. That means that don't care, don't matter. Oh look, if they've seen people in a soccer team or whatever baseball team, and they're wearing orange uniforms, and then you face in South Korea and it says we're facing the birthplace of Adolf Hitler, the birthplace of Hitler, right? So why? Because the coronavirus, it's not because of the coronavirus, because you have chosen people to blame to contracting the coronavirus. That's the reason why. So I would say anybody, regardless of nationality, don't pick on Asian people for contracting the coronavirus. It's the same thing as you picking on gay people for contracting the AIDS virus, right? So even for the Dutch people, that you want to pick on Asian people for the coronavirus, look. Look what happened to you guys. You pick on Asian people. You pick on even Korean hooker. Thank you for picking up a Korean hooker that now they'll say that Adolf Hitler was born in the Netherlands. So please take care, please subscribe, ring the bell in the Embargo Man channel, and thank you for enjoying this video. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, folks.